The man's back had surprisingly hardened into stone. Just as the doctor was cleaning out the fragments, red sand suddenly began to flow from it. It was the doctor's first time seeing such a case, so she quickly grabbed some tissue to try to plug it, but the sand wasn't blood. She could only suppress her fear and continue the cleaning.
C'était quoi ça? Oh, rien. Oh, rien. Rien.
To make up for her mistake, she had no choice but to wrap the man's lower back with bandages, layer by layer. A contagious disease had appeared in the world. Anyone infected would slowly transform into stone. Alpha returned home only to be stripped by his mother, Sarah. Despite the strict control, she still couldn't keep an eye on her daughter. Seeing the letter A on her arm, Sarah fell into a prolonged frenzy.
Elle était propre ou sale? Elle sortait d'où?
It turned out that Alpha had recklessly gone to Xiaohei's workshop that day to get a tattoo. In the current chaotic world, it was easy to accidentally contract the petrification disease, usually spread through blood and saliva. Anyone infected would gradually turn into a stone person within a year, dying painfully and slowly. Sarah's extreme reaction was because, in her youth, she had been a doctor specializing in treating petrification disease. She had already witnessed too many people die cruelly. The next day, she sent Alpha to the hospital for a blood test, with a follow-up 2 weeks later to confirm the results. After giving blood, Alpha hurried to class but was still late. To punish her, the teacher made her go on stage to answer questions. But just a few sentences in, fresh blood on her arm began to flow uncontrollably.
Okay.
It turned out that the tattoo wound from yesterday had reopened. The teacher told her to rush to the infirmary for treatment, but the other students, seeing Alpha's unusual condition, all stayed far away because the symptoms were too similar to a reaction from the petrification disease. Heartbroken, Alpha didn't go to the infirmary and instead returned home. But as soon as she entered, she sensed something was wrong. The house looked like it had been ransacked, things thrown everywhere. Just as she ran into the kitchen to grab a knife for self-defense, a gaunt man burst in.